Today is going to be one of those exploration adventure rides where you just put a whole bunch of stuff together and see what happens. I've got the day off work, it's in the middle of the week. I put in a bunch of time for a project and I was about to get burnt out. So I took today off, well, most of it. I worked a little bit this morning. So we're going to start off out in the country where I live, and then we're going to work our way kind of more towards Gainesville on the outskirts. I'm going to put together a bunch of cut throughs. We're going to hit a trail system that is fairly new. I've only ridden one time. I just rode like a mile of it. There's a few miles out there. I'm going to go explore that. And then we're going to go into our state park where we have a bunch of single track and we're going to ride there. So I'm going to be riding the Niner SIR9 hardtail. This is a great application for a hardtail because the first part of this ride is easily good for a gravel bike. And then the second part is going to be some single track. So let's get going. This ride is going to have a bit of everything. Neighborhood cut throughs, gravel roads, sidewalk, double track, single track. And the weather today is awesome. It's been the coldest winter here in decades. 6 inches of snow in the panhandle of Florida, just to the north of me. So it was just like 3 or 4 weeks where temperatures were just very cold for Florida. 20s, 30s, 40s. Today is going to get up to the mid 70s. We went from winter to spring. I'm sure it'll get cold again before it gets into spring weather, but so we're going to cut through this little road here, get over to some gravel roads, and then work our way over into a town called Jonesville, which is kind of on the outskirts of Gainesville, Florida. This is one of our many beautiful gravel roads. Won't do a lot of these on this ride. I love these because of the tree cover. Taking a little detour to do something I've never done before. So this is a golf course that's near one of my house where I used to live back when my kids were young, and it's closed down. But it looks like they've kept it mowed. I don't know what they're going to do with this land. It's been closed down for a couple years. But yeah, I'm just going to kind of ride around the golf course. Not something you normally get to do. It was a little par 3 course. I'm not much of a golfer, but I did play it once or twice. I actually used to be a golfer when I was really, really young. My dad was into it. Taught me to play when I was about 6 years old. Probably play on average once or twice a year. All right, a little unique ride opportunity here. This is a street near where I used to live. Last time I was on this street, there were no houses. I used to ride this road with my kids on their bikes. I'm gonna swing by and look at my old house. Haven't seen it in years. It's literally where I filmed my first YouTube video, in the driveway. Some of you that have hung around the channel a long time may remember it. There it is. So many memories in that house. Pretty much looks the same as it did when we bought it 25 years ago. Now onto some sidewalks. And then we're gonna take some cut throughs through some neighborhoods, get on some dirt roads. Cut throughs that I used to take when I commuted to my job. Whew, that was like 18 years ago, I think. This is like a ride down memory lane. Remember riding bikes through this with my kids when they were super young. Yep, I used to commute on this path quite a bit. Got some good hills on it. We're going to be taking a left up here to start doing some cut throughs. All right, so now I'm going to be doing some neighborhood cut throughs that I have not done in probably 10 years. I'm not kidding. I got to just go from total memory. Probably best just to kind of like zone out and just go by natural feel to figure out how to get through these. Man, it's just good to see land still here, you know? So many areas are just getting developed. Where I used to live, like right around within a few miles of that, it's just almost unrecognizable. Little trails and cut throughs we used to take with the kids, just covered in apartments. Well, so far so good. I remembered everything. It's amazing. It just looks the same. I would have thought some of this would be developed by now. All right, one of my cut through trails is still blocked by hurricane debris. We're kind of like just way back in some neighborhoods here that sure trail maintenance is not on their agenda. Hope I can get through here. If not, I'm backtracking a whole bunch. I don't even remember this, but looks like it goes through. Oh yeah, we're good. Cutting through some more neighborhoods back near an office that I worked at long time ago. You know what I like about these older neighborhoods in my area is they have trees. Seems like all the new neighborhoods, the developers just come through and wipe out every tree and put the houses 2 feet apart. I don't get it. Well, it's money. I do get it. So now we're working our way kind of away from the urban sprawl back towards this set of trails that I've ridden around the area before, but now it's an official trail, and I did it on a gravel ride a few months ago. It's kind of like double track trail, but it's pretty. It's windy, it's a little bit hilly. So I'm gonna go fully check them out today, and then we'll work our way over to the single track trails in San Francisco that I ride all the time. So we're gonna go down this hill and take a left onto this trail system. Do a little bit of exploration. Okay, this trail is called Turkey Creek Preserve. I used to cut through here a long time ago before it was even an official trail. I gotta look at the map, see where we go. All right, back on these trails, it's pretty cool. It's cool to see something that I used to ride a long time ago be turned into an official trail. It was just a cut through I did to get through some neighborhoods. I think there's about 4 to 5 miles back here, so we're gonna try to cover all of it. You can do this on a gravel bike. Be a little bumpy. The grass is kind of bumpy. It's kind of choppy, but you can do it. All right, I think we're gonna go right here. Yeah, Seen a few hikers out today. Which you would expect on such a beautiful day. Let's see, I think we're gonna keep going this way, maybe. Huh. Well, I'm exploring. Oh yeah, I see orange blazes. We're on the Orange Blaze Trail right now. All right, so we are on a different trail now. Yeah, it's really pretty back in here. When I did this a few months ago, it was on a gravel ride, and we just kind of cut through here and added a few miles to our gravel route, which this trail is perfect for that. Because, you know, it's not like a trail system you would make a destination mountain bike ride, but just to add in some bonus miles, you could go left here. Yeah. This is actually on trail forks. Surface is good. Not like that exploration ride I did a few months ago back to Olino State Park where I was on choppy horse trails. These are hiking and biking trails only. No horses, so surface is really good. What a beautiful day. Such a great way to relieve work stress. Had a little bit of a stressful work week. Not too bad, but just frustrating, and at a computer for hours and hours and hours. And had to work last Saturday. Hence the day off today. All right, so we rode over to the bike trails. I'm gonna ride single track for maybe hour, hour and a half, still have plenty of daylight. And then we'll ride home. This is why I'm glad I rode the hardtail and not the gravel bike. Just want to be able to hit the single track at a faster pace. I ride my gravel bike out here every once in a while, but not very often. I just like going faster on the mountain bike. I have to be kind of cautious because of the roots out here on the gravel bike. A lot of roots. Take a little break at one of my favorite little rest stops. Way back in San Velasco, I typically stop here and just chill out and look at the woods around me. I can't think of a better way to spend a beautiful day, except for in a kayak with my family with me. Other than that, this is just awesome. Enjoying the woods and just riding all over the place. That's one of my favorite things about mountain biking, is just covering a bunch of miles. And this is I don't do this very often. Just get out and just go like urban gravel roads, single track, all in one ride. It's very rare that I do this, but I think I need to start doing it more often. This is great. All right, that's gonna wrap up the single track portion of this ride. Got about 7 miles of mixed surface to get back home. Oh yeah. This is a good one, y'all. And this trail will take me back into my neighborhood. Okay, so I had about 55 miles and about 4 hours and 25 minutes. And I say about because my Garmin locked up for a couple miles. Had to hold the power button down for like 30 seconds. I heard there was an issue going on with Garmin's yesterday and today, something with satellites or I don't know, but anyway, awesome ride. So got my dog coming up to greet me, and my son just got home from school. Hi, Georgia. Hi. All right, that'll wrap it up for this video. I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.